Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kaz Has. My name is Kazvon, and today we're going to be checking out a game called So Many Me. This is a game by Extend Studio. The last game they released on Steam anyway, and I think it was Xbox as well? Xbox Live Arcade anyway, was Ares, which was kind of a Mega Man-ish game. It was super precise platforming with shooting. It was received okay. It was a pretty good game. I played that game. It was nice. But this is completely different. This is a very, very cute, cuddly platformer. So, the whole mechanic of this game is that you have your me, as well as a bunch of other dudes who follow you around, and they allow you to create blocks. By hitting the X button, you transform your guy into a block, which allows you to platform and move through the world. This, what I'm doing here, is actually not possible until you collect enough guys to, I'll actually show you. There's an ability list. So, Friend in Need is what I'm using. If I turn that off, you can turn powers on and off at will, by the way. I can't actually create another block, because it won't let me without that power. The power allows me to switch out the last block I made with the current guy I have. So, that power makes things a lot easier. I don't know if it's actually required to continue, but I do believe it's required to get all the collectibles, so it's pretty much required, right? And that's the basic mechanic of the game, really. You collect more and more guys, and you have a bigger and bigger conga line following you around that allow you to make more and more platforms, and allow you to solve puzzles. As an enemy, just bounce on his head, as usual. Now that's a collectible that I haven't been able to figure out how to get yet. What I can do is use this mechanic here. If you collect this, you have a one-time use to change it to a bouncy pad instead. But to actually get enough momentum to get up there, I need to drop from the same height as where I'm trying to get to. So, I honestly have no friggin' idea how to get up there, so we're just gonna skip that. I'm gonna pop up here. I did figure out ahead of time some of the solutions to some of the puzzles, but they're actually... This is World 2 that I popped into, and they're actually really precise. Like, surprisingly precise for, like, such a cute and cuddly looking game, right? But, let's see if we can do this. We need to get the shopping bag. The shopping bag is a costume for my Miis. See, I can actually show you what I've collected already. You can actually change the appearance of all your guys. Let's make Brainy Me look like Dexter Jr. And let's make the regular me... give him a fez. Doesn't really matter. The appearances don't really do much, besides give you a completion percentage, which every level does have completion percentages tied to it. Even if you collect everything in a level, you don't get 100%. I don't know why that is. I don't know. I'm not too far in the game. This is the first impressions, so bear with me. So, what I figured out was to put the bouncy guy there, and then jump from here, and grab that. That is the key we need, the card key, a la Metal Gear, to open this door. Now we open the door and grab that. So now we have Afro Philo. So we can go into our appearances now. It says we have a new thing. We can change our appearance. And that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. There's a lot of them, as you can see. There's probably one for every level. There's quite a bit in here. I don't know if any are actual familiar characters. I want to say that the Fez guy is a reference to the game, but I can't guarantee that. I actually don't know. But the goals of every level is basically get to the end and get to the teleporter, and it'll give you a percentage completed. The middle collectible is actually another me. So at the beginning of that level when I first started, I didn't have my buddy right away, but now that I'm on level 3, and I collected that me before, I have 3 guys following me around, and it's nice. So this is a scary, like, worm creature guy. He lets me ride him. It's pretty nice. He doesn't kill you. He just adds another level of platforming. I don't know what I need this for. I actually don't remember this level too much. Oh wow, that was... I don't know how the heck I got that much lift. Oh, I know what I have to do. Alright, so if you use the bouncy thing on the missile shooter, it actually splits up their shots. So if we wait for it to shoot, and go here, it'll actually blow that out of the way. You have to be careful, because when you do that, the missiles go freaking everywhere, and it can kill you, and if it kills you, you have to start all over. Now let's see if we can get through here. There's a lot more missiles around. There was a collectible in that little, like, place down there that has the wall, but I got that already, so we don't have to do that. Let's see, if I can get over here. You can use the right stick to kind of look around and see what's going on. I can get that card key. Oh, I already got that. There's something in there as well. I did not figure out how to get that costume. We can try and figure it out, but that's not one of the puzzles that I know. So, I think... Oh, actually... This will be a good demonstration of the kind of thinking you gotta do here. You have to use the block to push that button to lift you up here. But we have to get that bouncy thing over here to bounce the missiles into that. So how the heck do we do that? Oh. I don't know. Honestly, no freaking clue. But that's okay. That's okay. So we're gonna bounce over here, use a block to get up here. Because this is how we continue onward. It really requires a lot of like hardcore thinking. And at this moment, I don't have that much brain power. So we're just gonna continue. I'm gonna skip to the level where I know there's some solutions that I can do. And I believe this is the introduction to another mechanic. If you see these guys here, we saw them before, but I didn't mention it. You cannot use your transformation powers inside of the cloud. It stops everything. And also if an enemy is inside of the cloud, it falls asleep. So it won't do anything. So what we can do is grab one of these. They're not in every level, but when they're there, they're useful. And just kind of shove it in his mouth. Choke him a little bit. We can get through just fine. And this is another power you can achieve in the game, is you jump your guys over the arrows, and you become a kick-ass squeaky dinosaur. Look at this. This is awesome. You have to use a bounce pad to get up there and get that artifact. I, once again, do not know how to do that. The next level is the level where I do know solutions to things ahead of time. I don't want to make you guys watch me just struggle through things. I don't think that's very fun. So let's continue. Just bounce on this guy's head. Get bopped. And get bopped. Those monsters are pretty mean. One hit kills you. It's pretty brutal. But we can get through here pretty quickly. And we'll end this level. And the next level actually no solutions to, so don't worry. The problem is, it's actually really hard to pull off. Unless I'm just doing it completely wrong. So let's see here. For this, to even traverse, we have to set up this bouncy pad down here to get up here. And that way we'll drop that missile launcher. I'll show you. If I get off the button, it blocks that missile launcher. By opening it, it shot that wall apart. So now we can grab that fruit, choke this guy. So let's go back here. And I believe... Oh, I know what I have to do. I actually have to use my block power to grab this. And then bounce off the thing. Oh. I forgot when I died, I got rid of my bouncy. So bouncy, get up here, shove it in his mouth. And that'll dissipate all the stuff. And now we leave a block here. So keep that door open, because that's where we have to go. And now we come up this way. Ah! Come on, nerd. We can't retrieve our things, because if we do, it'll... How the retrieval works is that you just hit the right trigger and the last block you placed will come back to you. So if you go too far, it'll shut the door. But we still have our bouncy. So we can do that. And with that power I have that lets me replace the last block I placed, I can actually just kind of climb. But we want to be careful. So if that missile shoots you have to start that whole section over again. So we got through that. Good, good. This is where it gets hard. I'm going to do the easy solution first. And then we'll see if we can do the tough solution. So we'll kill that guy. Get up here. Alright. So. Directly above me is where its collectible was. I actually collected it. This is my second time playing through this, so sorry. But to get up there, you have to hit this button. But there's this mist there. So how do you do it? You gotta hit that block and get up here. But if I put a block here, I can't retrieve the last one without screwing everything up. See, if I retrieve it, it'll just go back down. And then I can't put a block here because I'll be coughing. So I have to put a block here, get up here, put a block here. Then, oh, actually, before I put that block, I have to retrieve, put a block quickly before it goes down. And then come back down here, put a block down, and then get back here, and then I can get up there where a collectible was, which, once again, I collected already. I'm just trying to demonstrate that puzzle solutions are pretty cool. They use the mechanic very well. Let's continue onward. So to get through the level, we have to die over and over. That's a must. We're to put that block, grab this, and put that there, making the missiles open that door, and killing that enemy happily. Now we end that and come on down. I have to hit this button, put a block there, and continue onward. So the design of the puzzles... okay, so the last game they released was like 3 years ago. This shows. It shows that they've been spending a lot of time thinking up the solutions to these puzzles. They're not half-assed. They're not easy. This is the second world, and figuring out some of these things for the first time does take a lot of time. And it's actually kind of difficult. This part, I have no freaking idea how to get past. I'll just say that now. So when this turret sees you, you die instantly. There's no, like, dodging or anything like that. You just straight up die. So what we have to do is drop a block here and get here, so this platform blocks us. Avoid the missiles. Get our guy back. Now hopefully we can get through here safely. And we gotta pop down here. And the blue guy launches over here and into the spikes, which is to be expected. I believe to get this artifact, we have to grab this. Like I said, to get the artifact, we have to grab this. The checkpointing's very good. I will give it that. Okay, that's not how we do it. Let's see here. Let's get this. Grab that. Move here. And then we want a bouncy here. And then... oh, I almost got through. Almost got through. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna do this. We will do this. Alright, so go here, go here, go here. Bouncy. There we go, we got it. Easy. Super easy. But yeah, I'm actually enjoying this game a lot. It was really cutesy. Normally super cutesy games I don't enjoy. The art style kind of gets in the way of the gameplay. But this has really good art style, as well as having pretty tight platforming. Like, actually really precise platforming. Oh, I turned this off so that turret's awake. I think we're just going to try and escape. Can we just escape? Yeah, we can escape. So there's another collectible that we have to get. Once again, no idea. Most of the levels you can just, like, get through without solving everything, and just get through the levels, and get through the worlds. At the end of each level, there's a boss. I'll actually show that off. Let's see here. Let's go to the globe, go to the first world, and let's go to the boss. And I'll show you that, and then we'll end the video. So here's the first boss. So we have so many Miis, hence the title of the game. Bounce on that man. The only guy you have to keep alive, like when getting shot or anything, is the leader of your pack. So we'll put that there. Flip that switch and get up here. Retrieve our guys, and that'll let us slide up here. Don't kill me. Thank you. And we need... oh. Thankfully, there's a checkpoint. This is a total, like, Mega Man style, like, drop and avoid the spikes thing. So now we see the princess, because there's always princesses in platformers. She's like, please help me. Something about being, like, ugly. There's also a lot of dialogue in the game. It's all very, irreverent. Every character seems to have its own, like, personality. There's writing for each kind of Mii. Like, Philo and Mii is a different character from Philo, who's the main character, who's different from Strong Mii and all those other Miis. So, Girl is her name. Are you lost too? I wandered into these caves and I can't find my way out. I was so scared. Not to worry, we'll help you out. As usual, because we're a hero. And now a monster grabs her. So, this is the boss. He's not very difficult. He's holding the other teleporter, so I just teleport above him and bop on his head, and then he throws me across the map. So I have to keep avoiding his bullets, which the pattern never really changes. You just have to make sure you teleport fast enough to avoid that last bullet. It's not, like, for the difficulty of the puzzle, the boss fights are very easy. So now he's in his second form, which is basically... he makes that mist so we can't use our block power, but I haven't been using it, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll drop on his head. And one more should do it. Oh, I got hit by a bullet. Alright, well, let's start over. But it's not hard. We'll just do this again. 3, teleport. Drop on his head. Get shot. 1, 2, 3. Teleport. Drop on his head. He gets mad. I haven't gotten to any other bosses. I hope they get harder than this, honestly. This one's just kind of a, well, the boss is a puzzle. So I guess it makes sense that the bosses would have a puzzle-like solution, right? Because it is a puzzle game. And we totally killed him. GFB. And we get to continue. But anyway, I think that's sufficient. That's so many me. It's pretty good. Art style's good, music's awesome, platforming is super precise. If you want to collect everything, it's actually quite difficult. And there's a lot here. It's a pretty solid game. It's pretty good. If you like platformers, I'd recommend it. Totally. If you want something pretty difficult, it's actually a pretty big game. There's 10 levels, 5 worlds. So 50 levels? There may be more than that too. It could do that thing where there's secret levels. I don't know personally, I haven't gotten that far. But even if it's just 50, it seems pretty cool. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time.